I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and if this reading has found you, if this video has found you, it was meant to find you at this time for a reason. Please trust the timing of the universe. If or when something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and let's get on with your reading. I don't know why I'm talking like this, like really excited, but let's see. I have cleansed the energy, but I just didn't film it. Let's get on with it. Let's see what's happening for this beautiful collective right now. Firstly, you have the Two of Pentacles. Then you have the Ten of Wands. Then you have the King of Wands. Then you have the Knight of Cups. Huh. Ooh, okay. As always, I'll talk you through these cards and then I'll get you more to clarify them, just to get some more specifics. Two of Pentacles is juggling and being very busy. I was kind of getting this energy because I was cleansing this reading before I started. I did my Tibetan singing bowl thing and I was doing it and I was almost like in a rush. And I was like, why am I in a rush? And it was just like, oh, I've got lots to do, lots to do. And I was like, but I don't have, like, I know I have lots to do, but I have plenty of time. I've given myself time to do it today. So it's like, why am I rushing? And I just feel as if a lot of you are in a similar position maybe of just being like, very, very busy and feeling very much like you had to keep everything going. But the good thing about the Two of Pentacles is this is actually successfully juggling multiple things and being able to keep everything flowing and keep everything moving, keep the ball rolling, right? Like, I don't know, some of you are afraid to drop the ball or something and you're not going to. You're going to keep everything going the way it's supposed to. But I don't know why you then have the Ten of Wands, which is dropping a lot of stuff. But it's this weight you shouldn't be carrying. Two of Pentacles are things that are valuable to you, it's Pentacles. But Ten of Wands is just things that are weighing you down. Anger, resentment, stresses, responsibilities that aren't yours to carry, and they're just building up this fire within you. And it's almost like you're just like, do you know what? I don't need these 10 wands. These aren't my burden to carry. I'm gonna let it all go. And the second you drop all this weight, the responsibilities, pressures, and everything like that, that isn't yours to hold on to, once you let it all go, King of Wands, you're entering this fiery, fiery place. Man or woman, doesn't matter. You're just in this place of being fiery and not afraid to be the center of attention. Some of you don't like a lot of people looking at you, or you're this energy of like wanting people's attention, and then the second you get it, you're like, oh, I don't want it now. It's too much. It's too much. Whereas with the King of Wands, you're this energy of going, yep, everyone's looking at me and I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to love it. I'm gonna give, if everyone's watching me, I'm going to give them a show. I'm going to give them something to look at. So also some of you could feel like a lot of people are looking at you, staring at you, or just like wanting to know what you're up to, being in your business or something, and you're like, do you know what, I'm going to give them a show. I don't know, some of you it's almost as if you're going to start different rumours to different people. Like everybody wants to know your business, so you start saying like 2 different stories in order to get them fighting. That's so interesting, that's so funny. It's like, oh, what is Nigel up to? And then I'm calling you Nigel, by the way. You go, oh, so I'm currently building 2 businesses. One's in LA, one's in China. That's going really, it's doing this. And then someone else goes, Nigel, how are you? What are you up to? And you go, oh, do you know what? I've just adopted some orphan children. And this, and this. And then you talk to someone else and it's like, you know, you come up with all these different stories. And then later on you hear them all arguing going, no, Nigel's got, like, he's focused on his businesses. And then someone else is like, no, he's focused on his children. No, and there's something where you're just like embracing a situation maybe of having a lot of pressure under what people perceive you as and going, do you know what? If everyone's going to talk about me, I'm going to make them talk even harder. And I don't know, it's kind of funny. And the King of Wands is funny and entertaining, and almost like there's some type of game or something you're going to turn something into, rather than letting it weigh you down or stress you out. You're kind of making lemons out of lemonade. Knight of Cups here. This is romantic. This is someone coming towards you with a lot of love or romantic intention. I feel like you are with the King of Wands, because you're the centre of attention, because you're lighting up rooms and things like that, you do probably have multiple people coming towards you at this time. And if you're watching this in a very committed relationship, I'm not really bothered. There's still people that don't know you that will be approaching you, and you'll be like, I'm married. Sorry, not sorry. Like, did you not see the ring? Did you not see the ring? Sorry about that. Like, I don't know. Clarifying 2 of Pentacles, you have 10 of Pentacles. So there's something here about 2 homes, to be honest. Because you're juggling. Do you have 2 homes, 2 houses, 2 things you're building, 2 legacies? 10 of Pentacles is not just a home. It's almost like creating a lot of money and wealth and abundance for yourself that can be handed down to generations to come. You're creating a legacy. And there's 2 different avenues you're doing that in. There might be 2 different businesses. It's interesting that I used an example, Nigel, whoever I'm talking to, Nigella, as I used the example of you saying, oh, I'm building a business in China and I'm building a business in LA. I can't remember what I said. But anyways, it almost looks like you actually are building 2 different businesses and 2 different streams of income that are very, very lucrative and very insanely, like, abundant for you. You're building 2 different careers. I don't know, it's interesting. Others of you take that as it resonates. Maybe you're adopting a bunch of orphans, but I was using that as like a joking example. And then this is almost as if both things there kind of resonate. You could have your home life, your family, and then you're also adopting, and because it's like you've got 2 things going on, and then there's something about a lot of wealth, or something about your home and your home and helm. I don't know. But there's 2 things happening. Page of Swords clarifying 10 of Wands. Don't be nervous to let go of a lot of pressure and weight you've been carrying around for potentially 10 years or more. Right? That number 10 is significant. So it's like you've been holding on to a lot for a long time. It's almost become who you are, and that might be why you're nervous to let it go. This could be a certain kind of character that you portray yourself as, or that people believe you to be. And it could just be like, you know this isn't you anymore, but you have almost adapted to a certain lifestyle of saying, I am this person, or believing you are a certain person. And like it's just like some of you just have a lot of expectations put onto you. A lot of maybe potentially different expectations from different people. Again, you going around a room and telling different people different stories about you. It's almost like you're different people to different people. 10 different people see you in 10 different ways. And there's this version of you now that's going, okay, I'm nervous because I've got to drop all these different versions of me. Maybe you adapt yourself very quickly to different personalities in order to become whatever version of yourself best fits or flows with their energy. You're adapting to, and there's something here where you're not adapting to people anymore, and you're nervous to let go of all your personas in order to just show yourself as this one King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify this King of Wands. 8 of Wands. I also feel it's almost as if you're going to make some type of public declaration or something. 8 of Wands is communication. It's almost like you could write a book, you could write a speech, you could have something where you're aware that your 10 different personalities you're not going to be able to use all 10 personalities in this one piece of communication or something. Whether that's a book you're writing, it's like you're going to have to be the same person throughout it, and you're going to have to pick who is the most you out of all your different personalities. And others of you, it's like, I can't explain it better. It's almost like you're making a speech, or there's a poem, I don't know what it is, but there's something you're doing where you're like, I can't actually fit all my different personas. I actually just have to figure out what is the most authentic version of me and be that version, be that person. And it's almost a question of you now finding yourself you may even realize you've been yourself the whole time, just because you're able to adapt to different people and change your personality slightly. At your core, at who you are, you've always been you. Even when you felt as if you were putting on a mask, King of Wands, you're still you on the inside, and there's just something now of you revealing that by communicating as most real as you can. I don't know what this is about. This could also be you communicating to one person in particular and kind of showing up very, very bold. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Huh. Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Some of you, it's like, this is the way this is on my desk. That's why I'm holding it like this, because otherwise it makes a difference, okay? So it's like this. And it just looks as if some of you are walking away from this Knight of Cups coming towards you. You're walking away. Even if you're single, even if they look great, they look the part, you're walking away and going, haha, you're 8 cups and I want 10. I want the full whammy. I don't want 8 cups. It's just not good enough. Your energy isn't good enough for what I want to create in my life. And it's nothing personal to this person, maybe, but it's just personal to you taking your own life and the creation of the life you deserve to live personally, and taking it seriously, that you can't accept less than what you want if you want to live the life you truly want. You can't accept less than, if that makes sense. 8 of Pentacles, you've done the work. That's why. In the past, this is hard. This is hard to not, because it's very easy to go, oh, you're a Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet, you're so lovely. Oh, you're saying all the right things. Oh my goodness. Well, there's a few things about you that are a bit alarming, but you know what? It's okay, because you're going to grow up, and I can train you. And there's something now where you've learned that people aren't dogs to train, and you're like, I'm walking away when someone isn't showing up and able to match my energy or match the frequency and the maturity level I'm on. I'm going to keep walking. And I really like it, because it's like you really have done the work in, especially if you are very good at believing the best in people and believing in people's ability to grow and become more. It's very hard to then unlearn that and be like, yes, you could potentially grow into more, but I'm going to actually work with the facts and what I'm seeing and what I'm being shown, and how someone is actually showing up to me in my present reality, rather than how they might show up once they've potentially grown. Like, potentially mights, all this stuff, you're realizing it's all unnecessary. You're treating someone how they're treating you and going, yeah, this isn't, your present energy you're in right now is not good enough. Toodles, goodbye. And you've done the work. I love it. Good for you. And that's bold. It's bold, and it's hard to walk away when you see someone's potential and you see how good they could be. You're like, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm out. I like it. It's powerful. But there's also something here where you're juggling a lot. You might be very focused on your finances. You're very, very busy with your work. And anything around love, or if you're in a relationship, someone's showing up and trying to be more like romantic and give romantic gestures, but for some reason you're still prioritizing, you're like, you want to go out for dinner, you want to do this, that's so amazing. There's something where you could be guided, if you are in a committed long-term relationship, to try and make time to juggle, to prioritize this over this. Like, because I just see you very focused. You're not really looking up. You're not really looking up from this work you're doing, and someone's like, look at me, I want to show you love, I want to show you affection. You're like, yeah, I'm just busy at the moment, maybe next week. And it's like, look up, see what's right in front of you. And yeah, so just be careful with that if you are in a connection. 2 of Cups, see? But others of you are actually walking away with the 8 of Cups from what isn't good enough towards your 2 of Cups, towards the connection, because you're having the strength, you put in the work within yourself to walk away from someone that isn't quite grown. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thanks so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.